What's happening, guys, and welcome back to round 2 of this 7th season of Motorsport Manager. I am Cozza. Last time we left off, we just made our first upgrade to the car. I'm going to design a new part and go for another gearbox. Jesus, it's reliability. That one's not good, but these two... we're going to have a stonking gearbox for next year, but I really would have liked one for this year. Okay, well, we'll just build that. We've got to unlock the blue, and then there might be something in the epic that we can use. I'll confirm that for 1.1 million. And we'll press on with our career mode. Car repairs are complete. Excellent. What about the improve in... how are we doing here? Okay, I'll just keep on improving. Possible improvements to something. Front wings. Ain't really going to be building many front wings until I've got a wind tunnel set up. So I'm going to do it. It's 400,000. Let's do it. I don't know if that works for just this year or future season. So we'll just see. But oh well. What's this? More mail. Low speed corners. Yeah, I know the front wing is important on a lot of these tracks. I will get to it eventually. And we are at the second race. So to be honest, with these improving, I mean, we are at 90% now. I'm going to call it quits on the brakes because I plan on upgrading them and the gearbox. And now I'm going to go for the just upgrading the engine to fully maxed and the front wing. And then, yeah, we'll go and try and get all of this done. Maybe not the engine. Let's go for the rear wing. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll continue. And I'm going to go for 7th again. It's a nice little bonus. And I think that's realistic to try it and go for. Here, I'm going to go for the... long strategy again because reliability is still pretty poor, but we should be able to push a bit more this time around. Content, so everyone's all good when it comes to the car. Did I start recording? Yeah, I did. Thank God I recorded. Yeah, Beijing, China. Here we are for the practice, and I'll see you after practice. Covered to the end of practice, managed to get all excellent across the board there, and I just messed up on the handling with Escalera. That's fine. I had a bit of trouble with the setup on this because I've never done it before, so I didn't really know what to go for. But we'll change it after qualifying. Super soft to qualifying trim. I mean, our strategies might change like later on in this. When we get up, like to go for more qualifying, but for the moment I'm gonna keep this how it is, how we're doing it. I'm doing 2 cars at a time, guys. We'll put you up to there, and we'll put you up to there as well. It should be okay to just start warming them up. So Murphy first. Here we go. Yeah, it's so overheated. So overheated, and there we go. Okay, here we need to bring you down just a tad. Well, quite a lot actually. And perfect on that, but still getting overheating on the brakes. Don't really quite know what to do about that. And across the line, obviously first car out, he gets the fastest lap, but we'll see how that stands. Already someone's quicker than him. Escalera comes along. Didn't really get slowed down too much compared to Murphy's lap either, so about the same time. Someone has gone slower. So come back in the pits and reassess. We'll wait for some more grip to come on the track as well. Come on, get perfect. There you go. Right, okay, get perfect. Both overheated there for Murphy, but we will have the grip. So we'll see how we do. Nice bit of clear track for both cars as well. We are going to be... how are we doing? I think we're like one of the last across the line, so the grip is really building up. That's going to be good for our lap. There's 1 minute. left as well. Still 1 minute left. In future, if I do that, I do it around 3 minutes. Should be okay to get a decent lap in. So Escalera coming across the line first. See where it's got to be a better time. It's over a second behind. So far, comes across the line 18th, and Murphy comes across the line in just a bit quicker than Escalera. But still a second off the pace in qualifying. So that is it. That is the end of qualifying. So that was our shot. Didn't really do well. So, okay, we're going to sit on the back on this race and take it easy. Go for the long game again. So we'll go race trim. Maybe because I ain't got the performance boost. That might be a reason why we ain't doing too well. Yeah, we're just going to start on normal. Could actually start on conserve. Medium. Yeah, I'll go medium, but conserve on the tyres. We want to, you know, take it easy at the start, boys, you know. Just take it easy at the start. Car setup. Tyre choice. We're going to go for the harder tyre. And fuel, let's check, see how many laps. 14 laps. So if it's 14 laps, we could do 16. I'm going to just take out 14 laps of fuel. So here we are, guys, for the second round of this 7th season. Murphy just ahead of Escalera in the qualifying, and a slow start for the team here. Actually, not too slow. Escalera just moved ahead of Murphy there into 16th. Taking it easy in these first couple of laps. We don't want to push the car too much, being starting at the back. You know, we're new to this series, and, you know, shockingly, we didn't get a good qualifying like we did in the last race. Bit weird, I know. But we're going to take it easy. We're going to try and stay out the fight, keep these tyres going. We've got 38 laps of this race, so we really do need to look after them. And, yeah, that's why I need to look after these. Probably need to look after them. Escalera in 19th, Murphy in 20th. So a lot of these cars going to be, few of these cars going for a longer, slower strategy at the back here. Escalera taking a look at Clark Smith here. Might even make a move on him. Follows up. Oh, and Waller lost a few places there. Escalera moving up to 18th position. That is interesting. Going to need to push a bit. I think I might start pushing. See if we can keep up with the front runners up here. So kind of. That's where we want to be, really. But can't push them too much on these tyres, unfortunately, because the, you know, the wear. I don't trust how long they can last. Don't think they'll last 14 laps anyway. But we'll try and make it. I'm just going to move them up to push a bit so we can get some heat in. Start raising that temperature. Escalera might be getting overtaken. No. And Murphy moves up into a 19th. We're going to start pushing a little bit here, so we don't get too far left behind these two slow cars. And yeah, that's working out very nice. I don't know if this actually works. Like, if we got good temps, I don't know if we were like how effective that is in regards to our lap times. But we seem to be moving a bit quicker. But that is only because we're pushing. So yeah, I would like to get at least up into the top bit here when it comes to the temperature. And always just getting caught up in a traffic jam though is bottlenecking. So these times, we are getting left behind from the front runners just because we're stuck in traffic here. And Escalera's still in front. First few cars have pitted on the soft tyre. They're going to have a nice clean track while we're getting caught up in this shit. That's not really that good. I would have liked to have been up here. But we are getting nice temperature. Okay, move it back down to conserve. Tyres are heating up a bit now. We're going to go a bit longer. And Murphy finally making that move on Escalera. I don't know whether to keep Murphy pushing. Just look at that. Look how slow we go through there. Just because of that traffic jam. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a good race for us, to be honest, gentlemen. More cars in the pit lane. They are all them. They all the faster cars. We are kind of not it is kind of not working out for us, but we might be okay when it comes to how long we stay out on our strategy. Like, we're only going for a 2-stop. They might have to pit more. I'm just going to move Murphy up to height for a little bit, just so Esquillera don't bother him. And just see if we can pull a little bit of a gap. Yeah, it just goes really slow right now. I don't know whether it's actually a thing or like whether that is like that is just because they are slowing down so much around that section. So Murphy pulling that tiny gap. And yeah, I think we go back down to conserve now, because Murphy will be the first in. And these tyres have lasted 10 laps only. We are only on lap 10. And Murphy's tyres are gone already. We did have to put temperature in, so that might be that reason why. And we was pushing for quite a while. I can't pit yet. No, definitely can't pit yet. I definitely need to get another lap out of them. Yeah, we're going to be so slow, but I really do want to go deep into this race with the tyres. I think Esquillera is a little bit better when it comes to tyre wear than Murphy. His form's going right down. His form is dropping 19%. I think it is time. He's going to have to come in. That would be 12 laps completed on them. Not great. It's going to be a push to get to. I might have to come in for another pit. Might not be able to make it. 27 laps remaining, so oof. If he does go 13 laps of fuel, if he does, we're just not going to have to be allowed to push at all on him. I'm going to replace the front wing as well. Try and go for a fast pit stop. Make up some time we've lost. Esquillera, though, might be able to do it. I reckon he'll be able to do it, but Murphy, I don't think will be able to make it on this strategy. We did just get into 7th place. Filling him up with fuel. Nice pit. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, and he comes out in last. We're going to need to look after these. I'm going to go to neutral for a little while. And then mop it down to conserve. But I really need some heating at the moment. Esquillera, don't think he can go round. I think he's going to go round for another lap. We're going to go round for another lap with these. And try and do the first stint. And get the first stint out of the way so he has a lot to play with when it comes to the end of the race. I know he's down to 18, but I'm going to make it work, guys. We're going to make this strategy work. Murphy in 20th, getting stuck behind these two. Esquillera coming in with 13% left on them soft tyres. He would have been really slow there. And I think even Murphy's going to overtake him. So, yeah. Because Murphy really does need to look after these. So does Esquillera, really, until the last stages of the race where we can maybe start moving up. This is going to be a long one, so I'm going to fast forward it a few laps. Not really going to push, just keep an eye on the tyre temperatures. Make sure they don't fall off too far. And we are now in 17th and 20th. Going to keep going and play. We're going to need to push for a tiny bit just to get them temps up. Push for a tiny bit, get them temperatures up. We are now in 14th, few people in the pits. Yeah, so finally a bit of an open track, so it'll be a good time to push. Maybe try and catch up with these. Just want to get a little bit of heat in, not too much. We'll push for a lap and then cool it down a bit again. Okay, I think we'll call it there. Go back to conserve. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So they won't start graining until it gets like right down to the extreme bottom. But our lap times will suffer a bit, but that's fine. Maybe could even go back off, but I don't want them to cool down so much. I think maybe conserve will be better. Murphy's actually pulling away quite a lot now from Escalera, so he obviously is quicker, but that's due to the pit stop as well, I think. There's a few more people in the pits. They're way behind now. Might have some reliability issues. That might help us. We are up to 11th place, 11th and 15th. Still taking it easy though. Let's fast forward just to make it a bit quicker. Santor has crashed. Excellent. Move it up to... Move it up. Let's go in a bit. I want to reach around lap 25. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it on with Murphy. I'll try. So starting lap 23 now. So he can get, if he can get 2 laps out of these, I'll be a happy bunny. But I think Escalera can start pushing a bit. Need to complete lap 25 with Murphy. And coming around now with 21% tyres. Into our sponsor objective, but when we pit, I'm sure we'll lose that. We are still battling with Woodford. No, sorry, Jack. Still managing to keep our 7th place. Excellent. And 13 laps. I need to go around for another one. I need to go around for another one with Murphy here. Jesus. I need to go around again. He should have enough though to keep on that high engine mode. Escalera can keep pushing. Jesus. Let's move him up to push. Start putting some decent times in, hopefully. Got a bit of open track with him as well, so we might as well keep going. You can push with these as well. I know we're just like going right down to the like the actual carcass of these tyres, but there is 13 laps remaining now, so I needed to complete lap 26 with these. We will pit Murphy this time round. We'll have to be 12 laps remaining, so we'll put just about enough to finish the race with the fuel. Definitely change that front wing. Go, and a fast pit stop for him. Try and make up some of that time we lost there. Escalera going around for another lap. A mistake on the rear left. That's front wing all done. Okay. Good. Where you come out in 19th. Okay. Right. Whoa, you need to calm down. Come out and got a bit of heating, but we're going to go back down to conserve now. I think Murphy will make the end. Well, he should make the end. And in comes. No mistakes, please. No mistakes, please. Get the rear wing done. Bit of repairing done, but it's fine. We've overtaken Jacques in the pit, have we? We have. Still in there. So yeah, he is now behind. Gilera in 18th. He can push a little bit, so I'm going to keep him pushing. I think Murphy needs to conserve some fuel here. I'm going to do that. Make sure we've got excess fuel. Escalera is actually catching Murphy up, so yeah, we're going to push pretty hard. Okay, fuel's back on the normal thing, so we're going to go conserve with him though still. And I think we'll just go take it off a bit. We'll go back to cruise mode for a little bit towards just till we can make it till the end. So we're sure that I can make it to, so I'm sure that I can make it till the end. A few cars in the pits. So we're in 15th and 16th. Might be possible to overtake some of these, but I don't think we're going to make our sponsor. I'll be very surprised if we do. Loads of cars in the pits. Well, 3 cars in the pit lane here. They're making repairs on that one. No longer making repairs there. So they've done their pit. We're going to be coming down the straight now. Will we come out in front? Nah. Still, we're not stone dead last. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. Silver and Wolf in the pits as well. And yeah, they're still in the pits, so that moves us up to 12th and 13th. So, you know, we're not last. But making a sponsor of 7th is pretty difficult. I think I'll do, if we do get a 10th position one, I'll try and go for that. I think that'd be wise to go for a 10th position one. At least we'll know we'll make it, roughly. Just by doing this. Another car in the pit. Can we overtake him? Yes, we can. Moving up to 11th and 12th. Might not be too bad when we get our acceleration as well. There is 7 laps of fuel, so I'm going to start moving up the engine mode as well. Have excess fuel. And use it a little bit. If we're going to leapfrog Clark Smith anyway. Where is he? He is there, so he's not too far ahead. There's a few cars here. Might need to pit. Where you're definitely going to need to pit, but you're way ahead. Clark Smith in the pits. We move up to 10th position, and he is there for a long time. Don't have to worry about him no more. And these cars will have to pit again, but whether we overtake them, someone has a problem. The Argentinian here for Boa Esperanza Racing. And there's something, I don't know how to say that name. 5 laps remaining. There's 5 laps remaining. Murphy has 49% of his tyres left. Person has a problem though. Looks like we might be catching. We'll keep the engine on push mode. We are using up our excess fuel to try and catch these fellas. Don't think we managed to overtake anyone that time round. This is where we're going to be a little bit quicker, hopefully. We do have empty track, so I'm going to take advantage of this because the grip is there as well, so we might as well try and use it. 45% left on them. Yeah, Escalera might even get a decent position here. This tyre wear is better than Murphy's. Yeah, we don't need to get much back, so I'll just leave it on medium. Someone is in the pits. We are 9th now and 10th, so we haven't done too bad. Like, we're sort of middle of the pack here. When we get our upgrades in, we'll be a bit quicker. It might help us. Strategy is definitely working. We have 2 laps remaining. Just want to get a bit of heat in before I go back up. I'm going to go back up now with him, because that is really low. We'll get as much out of that as possible. How low is he on fuel? He's just got SS fuel now, so we can't really push. We're going to leave him like that. And you're still going. You still have loads of fuel left. You can keep pushing. Try and stay in front of the Firebird MRT. We have a little bit more tyre wear left than them. Final lap starting now. Murphy's going to be slowing down a lot. Can we still stay ahead of that Firebird MRT car? Come on. I know you can do it. I do not want to be pushed down this season. We do have points, though. That is one good thing. But we have to finish in the top 5. Who is this? No car. Ruiz Motorsport. So Firebird MRT is like right down here. Oh no, it's Kruger. Is it this car? No. Okay. Oh, Santor was Firebird MRT. Yeah. So we're doing all right. Murphy, 18% tyres left on them, but we managed to make the full race distance. It was a slow start. We got caught behind a lot of cars in the first couple of laps. My strategy didn't really work there, to be honest. I'm going to turn that down to medium just to make sure we make it across the line. Yeah, we're all good, though. And Murphy comes across the line in 9th position in this second race. Not excellent. I want to say, don't know what to think about that race. We managed to make it on a 2-stop, though. Long old race, that. I say, we still have some upgrades to do. Not a bad race, to be honest. Being as we started off last, stone dead, virtually. Both cars. I mean, 9th and 10th is not really that bad. Romain Murphy still is in 4th position. So it's okay. CozzaPerks Racing in 4th. 595,000 for not making our sponsor. So we're making a profit by not making our sponsor. That is fine by me. Have some mail to clear this before the next race. Answer the interview. Roman Murphy's claimed your brakes seem to hold me on about. Need to invest more in HQ. He did not like that. But sod him. Well, I think we'll stop there. They've got a new simulator in Lucatelli Racing. Have some sponsors to check out. But that'll be next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did like the video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you never miss a video. I will see you in round 3. Bye-bye.